Crystal! Hey, that's a girl. Ask a ninja. Is there like a ninja dating website? No, there is actually a ninja dating website. Burn! English teacher style! Hey, yeah! Of course there are ninja dating websites, and thank goodness! I mean, the ninternet, the ninja internet, was a welcome blessing to the ninja dating scene. Because you think you people have a hard time finding the one? Imagine if that person has also spent their entire life training how not to be found! You are not bumping into that person at a laundromat. Unless, of course, the creatures or persons that each of you individually are supposed to kill both happen to go to that same laundromat at the same time, and the two ninjas happen to be hiding above the same ceiling tile. It's happened, but it's not a very bankable strategy. I mean, before the internet, ninja dating basically worked like what happens when two superheroes meet in a comic book. You know, they're just going about their day and then they come across somebody else wearing tights, and then for no reason they have a big fight with each other just to show off all of their cool powers. Ninja dating was like that. It was just random interactions and fights that occasionally ended up with making out. Very occasionally. And usually one of the people was dead. Creepy. Now, as far as Datinjas sites go on the internet, the longest time all we had was Fiendster, which everybody was using, not just ninjas. I mean, everybody from zombies to slackers. Those are really lazy krakens. And there was a lot of exaggerating, or what I like to call bald-faced lying. And you had no idea if you were gonna get like a legit ninja or like a dragon wearing a ski mask. Well, Chuck, the date was going great until she bit my head off and then ripped the flesh from my bones like an Alabama woman facing down a TJ Maxx half-off bin. Well, we might be willing to pay for a second date. We'll be back in 2 and 2. But it was so random that there were no relationships happening. I mean, like 50% of the Daily Stabber was chance encounter personals because every encounter was a chance encounter. There was no planning and meeting up type stuff. Plus, usually it's dark and you only have this much to work from. It's really hard to gauge the coyote factor, you know, or what we like to call the butter 99% of her body. Because she's like, hey, she was hot, but her eyes are nice. But her rest of her body is, noses change a lot. Don't get me wrong, black's great. It's very deceiving. But when it comes to dating, it's also very deceptive, and you have to watch out for them. Anyway, things are a lot better now. We got our own stuff. We got our own ninja site. We got a lot of diversity. We got nHarmony. We got deathmatch.com. We got Shadow Singles. We got HiyaDoing.com. We've got JDate. The J is for jujitsu. As for yours deadly, I do most of my macking in the social ninjetworks, you know. I like the Die Space. Faceless Book is really coming up. Dead Journal is okay, but it's a little passe now. Let's see. What else we got? I'm really into Hitter right now, which is just like keeping up with what kills people are doing right now. Like, hey, you know, inside of a fire ghoul, looking for her second heart, or I'm in the bottle on the porch waiting for a dead milkman. I just de-legged a spy deer. Here's some pics. A spy deer, that's a weird animal. It's a deer with 8 legs. They spin leather webs. Fancy. I just joined Shing, which is like Ning, but it's a heck of a lot sharper. Kickassmates.com. That's good for like the decade late booty call. You know, like she was a hot cheerleader back in school and you were awkward and dirty, and now she's a sad single mother with an odd yoo-hoo addiction, and you happen to be a yoo-hoo salesman. I mean, eventually everybody ends up on the same plane. By that logic, kids, if high school is your best years, it's all downhill from there. Thanks for the question, Crystal. I look forward to killing you soon, if you know what I mean. Wink, 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 wink. And I put up a new profile vid, you know, just to let people know a little bit about myself without actually revealing anything about myself. Check it.
Hey, whoever might be seeing this someday, it's the Ninja here. I'm on a mission right now, just hanging out and just being me. You know, I'm just me hanging out. I'm in the apartment of an invisible, just waiting for him to get back. It's tough to tell when they get back because, you know, they're... Anyway, who am I? Why am I doing this? What is this? What am I about? Who am I? What am I? I'm a ninja. You gotta know that. You got it straight off the bat. I'm a ninja. I like all things ninja, except anything that's been created by a non-ninja that's pretending to be ninja. I like to kick back sometimes. I like long flipping and back handspring sequences down the beach, you know, just hanging out together, you know, whether it be from the rafters of an old church or the rafters of a new church. It doesn't matter to me, you know. Weapons, you know. I'm a sword guy. Don't take that the wrong way, but I definitely like pointy things. I did not read the Da Vinci Code. I don't know if that matters. I didn't read it because it sounded odd to be called the Of Vinci Code. You know, the city of Vinci isn't in the book at all. Why would they call it the Da Vinci Code? They should have called it the Leonardo Code, because that's who he was. Leonardo of Vinci. It makes no sense to call it the Of Vinci Code. What do I like? I don't like the movie Signs. I like independent films. Tremendously independent films that I shoot of other independent films or filmmakers. I make my own films. I don't like any films that anyone else has ever done, really. It's like they don't even know that the film was made about them film. You know, like a documentary about people that make a documentary about a documentary. Like just double, triple meta is the way that I like to be. Let's see. What am I looking for? What do I want? Let's see. You know, right off the bat, no fatties, no zombies. I'm on the board about Amazons. It depends if you were an archer or not. I'm basically an SDN looking for another SDN. You know, a single deadly ninja looking for another single deadly ninja. You know, I definitely believe you gotta dance so no one can see you. You know? That's something that I've always said. Yeah. You gotta sing like nobody's aiming at you. I believe that. Yeah. You gotta love like you can hurt. I believe in loving as strongly as you can hurt someone. I want somebody like my mom, but still alive. Yeah. So that rules you out, Mom. Was that creepy? I don't know. But that's me. I've got an offbeat sense of humor. Some have called it sadistic, but you don't have to worry about them. This is my look. If you can't handle that, don't even bother replying to this. Why is this so hard? Why, I'm just saying who I am. Why are relationships so hard? Remember before when I said no fatties? That doesn't mean I don't like a little junk in the trunk. I like a little, something to play with. But, this is so hard. What do you want? Maybe I don't know what I want until you tell me what you want. Or is that just, begging for definition where there is none? I don't know. Where am I? Oh, crap. Yeah, that's right. Let's see. My sign is Lee Majors. Tough but sensitive enough to do a Christmas special with Dolly Parton. That's me. Not gonna lie to you, I've been hurt before. And I don't mean just physically, I mean that place inside. I'm talking about the little ninja inside. And if you hurt him again, I don't know if I can take that. So be careful with me if you can. If you can't, I understand that too. Sometimes you have to be cruel to be kind. What makes me laugh? Oh boy. There's nothing like seeing, two people reaching for something that clunk their heads. That's funny. Violence is funny. I like violence. It can be funny. It can be serious. I like all types of violence. I mean, I like funny violence. I like touching, sensitive, dramatic violence. And then I just like good old fashioned blood and guts violence, I like it all. I like all types of violence. Who's my favorite ninja? I don't know. I heard from, somebody said your favorite ninja should always be yourself. But I don't know if that's true. I have a lot of respect for Slicey. I mean, he's just a head, and you gotta respect somebody like that. All right, I look forward to meeting you soon, or not, whatever. Let's play it by ear. Let's not. There's no pressure here. Let's not label this before we have to. Okay? But I like you. I love you. I love you. No, wait, I love you. Is that too much? Is that too much to say in a video before I've even met you?